Well, like I said, this still needs help. And one of the things I'm bothered with the vase, I've got to have something back here. It's just too much of a shape in here. Uh, Other than that, I'm going to put some stamens in here, which that's going to call a lot more attention back up in this area. I might deepen some of the polka dots over here. I haven't decided. And then if that doesn't make me totally happy with it, I'm going to put a shadow cast from something over here that we can't see. I'm going to put a shadow cast in behind here and make kind of a corner shape going like that back in behind this. But I'm trying other things first to see if maybe that fixes it without adding that. By the way, here's another brand of colored pencil, and these are not very colorful. They're kind of in the kind of an in-between world here. I got this from a friend, and they're really a nice pencil. This is, again, Derwent. It is called Graphitint. Graphitint. And it's by Derwent. And so I guess it comes in a few muted colors. So this would be their version of pink or burgundy or something. It says on it, it says juniper on it. That's what it says. But I thought that was kind of nice, and it works just like the others do. Okay, end of that. Now, I want to put stamens in here, and I'm going to use the pencil to do it. I want them to be strong. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-wet this area. And then I am going to let that soak in a minute and then blot it, because I don't want extra water out here. But that will do enough with this Faber-Castell pencil. With another brand, you might have to adjust just a little bit differently. So let's see, where's my picture? Here's my picture, so I could kind of see what the stamens do. See, these stamens come way out here, which I like. And I'm going to make them dark and very noticeable, so they echo these lines in here. That's probably been long enough. Let's just give it a gentle little blot here. Let's see how this acts. Okay, that's coming along pretty well. Oh, this area is too dry. I don't know if I thought I got water out here. So I'm making a double line there. And let's see, let's have one come out this way. Won't show up very much there. So pencil's semi-sharp for this. You don't want a really dull pencil here. And here's another one in there that kind of comes out and comes over like this. Okay, we need a couple more. Well, let's bring one on out here. Well, let's do another one like that. I like having them go in a bunch of different directions. I think I'll fill these in. And then I may come back and fill those in with a lighter color. Yeah. Okay, now that should change the whole thing, because this is some strong darks right here in the middle. let's go and let's put some color down in here. Here's my same burnt orange that I've got in the carpet. Just pick up a little here. I'm not even quite sure what I've got in mind. I'll know it when I see it. You know, that's the thing. If you put this down, put the color down stronger there, you're going to use it, but very juicy. Then you have time, once you see it, you have time to figure out what you're going to do with it. Well, if you think fast. And you can I still want to keep a lot of light in there. So let's see. But the thing is, when you do that, like I'm talking about putting it down strong, but very wet, you're not coming back and doing a bunch of dry brushing. You know, you're working with a juicy brush while you're working on it. Let's see. Let's stop this area right up here. And there should probably be more color down here in the bottom. Yeah, I feel better about that. It's not just floating out there, even though it's got a shadow here. So maybe I can get around putting a shadow there, or maybe it's just the best thing, period. But let's maybe strengthen a few of these polka dots, but not all of them. You can see I've come through here and I've weakened things some, and maybe I want to keep part of it weak and just have parts of it show up a little more. So maybe right in that area, and then maybe come down here with a couple of spots, and a little bit more stuff right there. You know, you can smear with your fingers a little bit. Well, if it's wet enough, you can. Take a brush. Just trying to show a little bit more shape in around here. That is, make a little more shadow in this shape. Yeah, if you do this, make sure you don't have your hands loaded up with hand cream. I used to never wear hand cream, but now that I'm older, things have changed. So let's get a little bit more of a dark right down in here where this shadow should be, but not all the way down. See how I broke it up? Okay, so I'm going to take a thinner brush here and get some light green. You remember this light green? What's left of it swimming around in there. And I'll just fill in some of this with some of the light green. It might also make some of the dark green bleed into it. And of course I need to keep my hands out of the other wet places. Duh. Let's get a little bit more depth down in there. Oh, leave that one soft. That's kind of fun. Okay, so now I need to back off and look at it. I like what it's doing. The stamens made a huge difference in the, got rid of some of that blank feeling that I had. That and changing this. I've got a real urge to put some white stripes in the rug, carpet, whatever it is. And this area right here on the baseboard is a little too light. I'm just going to pull down some other color down here into this area. There. Oh, and I'm going to point out a couple of problems here. I have got this white band running right through the middle of this. This probably would be better if it was higher up or lower down. Obviously, it couldn't be lower down with that couch there, but, well, in Trevina's world, maybe it could be. I don't know. Also, it's not a good idea to have a strong line running right off the, diagonally right off the corner like that. But neither one of those things is really bothering me with this. I've got a white China marker. One could use a white oil pastel if one could find what she did with it. So, oh, that's wet, so it's not going to mark there yet. Okay, so I'm going to have to push real hard to make this come out. And I'm going to have to get it dry before I go back up there. A little weaker where the shadow is, and then really pressing down, because this China marker really doesn't do that much. You notice I'm making this stripes kind of fan out. I wonder how that shows up on camera. Does it show up? Oh, it shows up more on camera than it does in the real world. The virtual world is louder than the real world. How about that? I don't think we need it back there. That's wet anyway. So this China marker won't mark on wet paper. Oh, look at that. I have got the China marker going the wrong way, and I can't fix that. No, that's not wet. Okay, so I'm going to put some up there. And then I'm going to call that one done. I've still got another one with the apples on it to do. This is fun. I don't want to stop. Okay, I guess I should turn it the right way. It won't all show up on the camera. Oh well. That doesn't work out well, does it? Sorry about that. That's what it looks like. Oh, so this is the end of part 4. There's going to be a part 5 with apples on the other one. Bye.